Gaimin Gladiators are picking Underlords, so any different, maybe not too different from stuff that they've done in previous. Looking elsewhere on the map, the mid lane. It's not an incredibly exciting one here, just versus DK. Oh, he's gonna get taken out there. And Celery is trying to fight back again.
Point where on the first couple trades with the Ursa, you obviously do a surprising amount of damage. But now they're finally going in on Tofu.
Let's see if they can chase down the Lion. He's able to put the Fairy Fire. We'll get the Blood Grenade out, but only just before he dies himself, as they'll get the kill. In there, even having a TP coming from Crit. They're going to try and go for Ace whilst they know he's alone. Skeeter jumps in. Crit here, providing the backup required to bully out this Underlord. Skeeter steps back in. He's the one to get the kill. Celery's turned up, throws in a Blood Grenade and drops a Tombstone. Skeeter's going to tick down very low to the Blood Grenade, but he will survive. Celery will get the kill onto Snaking, but doesn't get the one that they hope for there. Skeeter will live. I mean, he's going to be very cleaning them up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mid lane Marine with the first Elder Dragon form, trying to put some pressure onto the tier 1 tower. Over the river though, Crit has been found. I say he's been found though. Not actually gonna have enough damage straight up, and with the backup of Marine, Short Thunder God's Wrath comes out. Quinn able to help bring Crit down. It's actually Tofu who gets the last hit on him, but it cost Quinn his life. Marine making a very nice and easy movement.
Getting these kills, that's of course one way that you can still apply some pressure to the tower. If they grab another kill, and if he gets a better duration on the ulti, then losing this tower early would be a pretty big blow to Gaimin Gladiators.
Bottom lane.
They do have this Alchemist.
They should have a good shot at going for a Mar. Backup's on its way. A good arrow to hold back Duraccio. Snaking turns up. Celery continues to chase down a Mar with the zombies. Will get the kill. Another concoction's ready to throw out. Can he get the vision in time? He can. They'll get Snaking with the stun. Double kill for Celery. As both him and Tofu.
We'll get things balanced out a little bit better for him.
8-minute power in, and everybody's turning up here to try and contest this. Celery's going to get knocked back by the Flame Break. Followed up Dragon Tail from Marine into the stun of Snaking. There's a dead Undying as they all make their way up towards that.
Being pressured at the same time by Snaking. I think he was worried he was going to get stunned and not have a chance to utilize it. Like, even just that little arrow and miss his moment.
I'm talking about Quinn. The arrow's actually going to be off the mark. It might not matter, though. Indeed, it doesn't. They kill him anyway. Ace comes across with the Fiend's Gate to try and do something in return, but another Dragon Tail stun from Marine comes out thanks to the Arcane Rune. Holds Ace back. They're not even going to be able to get Snaking. Snaking's able to get away, as Falcons getting away with some very good trades here. As they take kills, they keep objectives alive, they take objectives. There's 4 heroes here now. Skeeter's also joining. This is a scary place of the map for Duraccio. He's in a good spot here, though, hiding in the
courier! The courier!
Has been killed.
They gave it away!
It's going to give it away. They're going to see him. The Doom's going to get dropped down. TPs are going to start coming in. But with the Doom down upon him, he's going to go very, very low. They'll kill him off no trouble. They'll get the kill. Tombstone's going to be dropped on the high ground, and with a quick burst of the finger, they'll find Snaking. Marine, he's able to TP out. There's nothing to stop it.
But it's a little salt in the wound.
Celery.
As Crit.
It's going to take a straight up lasso to the face here. Crit drags him back into the claws of Skeeter. There's a Fiend's Gate down. I think Ace was considering stepping over into this fight, but no longer it's going to be a fight here at all. But just Celery when it gets to that point. But we'll see. See what it does for him this game once he gets that Shard Mantra online. We'll see Tofu. He's dead. They're speeding up here, Falcons. Very much beginning to take over this early game.
They are kind of committed when the fight starts.
Look at this with this Moonlight.
Oh, there's Quinn.
He's got all the information. They're going to be able to find Quinn. They'll turn with the root onto Skeeter. Quinn's going to go for the TP out, but Snaking's able to get the arrow off in time. Puts the stop to the TP. Quinn goes down. Tofu's going to attempt to hide in the trees, but Crit's able to get the knockback with the Flame Break. Tofu nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. As Falcons getting the kills, and as I say, that this lead, it's going to keep going up and up and up unless Gaimin Gladiators are able to do something drastically different.
Alc won't be able to pull this one back, and then just the other team maybe gets a bit too passive for their own good. And this is not passive. This is just all-out aggression all over the map.
I like that. Talking about aggression, bottom lane, Amar sees the chance to just go straight in on towards Ace. It's an easy one for him. Amar having a fantastic game, 2-1-2. No struggle here whatsoever on the... Tofu, get the grab on the Snaking. They'll drop the finger for that one. Got Quinner as well. They're looking towards him. Mar's not scared. He's going to go straight in because he knows he's got the backup of Crit coming in with the lasso. Drags Quinn back over into the range of the Dragon Tail stun from Marine. They kill off the Zeus. They tear apart the Undying. They'll kill his Tombstone as well. They'll take everything from them.
I mean, the fact,
That's
you know,
a lot of money.
it's a lot of money. That's a little, you know, it puts you to deficit. Obviously, you know, we don't have any blinks yet on the Radiance. So
And there's the jump.
that means they're genius.
Crit. He's going to get the initiation onto Ace. They go straight for the Underlord. Ace is going to be taken out. Skitter's going to get in on top of Quinn. Quinn turns. They'll get the Hex off onto Skitter. Skitter just stands his ground, kills off the Zeus, turns towards Celery. 3 dead on Gaimin Gladiators. Make that 4. As Tofu's also unable to escape. Only Duracho that manages to walk away. As Falcon, he's actually got a bit of a chance to turn towards Skitter. Skitter's got the enrage at the ready. There's a Fiend's Gate coming in from Ace. He's going to look to try and cut off Skitter's escape. They'll slow down Skitter here, and they'll catch him. This time, they'll kill him. Duracho able to take down the bear here.
Did Crit just pump fake Flaming Lasso? Is that what that was? Because he kind of like blinked on top of the alley. He saw Duracho immediately sidestep left. He's like, oh no! And like, Lasso was back for like 30 seconds. Either way, they'll immediately go mid, and although losing Skeeter, they quickly grab themselves an Undying.
I mean, with the Lasso back up now, they might be able to go. Tofu, good stun onto the 2 of them. Do they have enough damage? Amar's in with a backup. He's going to go straight for Ace, drop the Doom down onto the Underlord. Tofu, just getting kited up here. He'll step back now for now. They'll jump in, snaking aggressively over towards Ace. The Lasso, it's there, onto Quinn, into the Dragon Tail. As Quinn, he has Duracho by his side. He'll jump away, also get knocked back a bit by the Flame Break, but Crit's able to force him forward, drop the Blood Grenade, stay on top of Quinn, Blood Grenade thrown out, Quinn, he's gone, Duracho, no BKB for 20 seconds, he's also out, and they're not even done. Amar's going to be able to clean up Tofu. It's getting pretty messy here for Gladiators, 23-8 from Falcons. They are...
It's a pricey guess here as they get wrapped around on.
It's coming up to the potential respawn time on Roche. That's why both teams are here. Duracho is going to be looked towards Amar. He's able to get the Doom down onto Ace. Quinn dies before the fight even starts, basically. Disappears in an instant. Ace is gone. Honestly, they're lucky that only 2 of them died. They're pretty low. I don't know what the Dota plus...
Oh, it did it again, Owen. It did it again. It's 0.
I mean, this one, I can kind of believe it. Maybe we'll give them a 0.5 and it's just rounded down the decimal or something. But it is not looking great for Gladiators this game 1. As again, just the jump here coming in from Skeeter. Straight away, takes down Celery, turns towards Quinn. Duracho is going to try and fight back in with a BKB, but with his teammates dying around him, he's got to go on the full retreat. They're ready to step up into the base. They're trying to reach in and kill them off over the barrier here. They'll get the knockback. Great stuff there from Crit with a Flame Break to get Duracho back into the reach of them all. They're probably going to call it, and they will. GG, a lovely little arrow from Snake King to finish off the deal there. What a stomp, Trent.
Really was.
This was a rough
big
one.
Stomping. They never really got their... I mean,
Gladiators, they're going to know what's coming at them, but I don't think it's going to be as easy. He can kill. He's got the X mark into the taunt. If he can land the Tidebringer angle as well off the creep, he can't. And Crit, he knew that Quinn was going to be going for this sort of play, so he turns up to mid. I mean, Quinn saw the opportunity to try and go for it. It looked to be there. It wasn't. It was all part of the plan for Falcons as they bait him in. Crit swings around towards the mid lane, and Maureen gets first blood.
not the first blood I was expecting, that's for sure.
No, not in the mid like that. Bottom lane, a little bit of an attempt to start things, but Duracho's not able to get the concoction off. And that might cause some issues for him. The tombstone will be dropped by Celery. Duracho trying to get back on the tower. TPs are coming in, so Falcons won't be able to dive for the kill. And maybe there's a turnaround potential. Tofu's in with a sticky bomb. Stick charges are there, though, for Crit. Blast off comes in from Tofu. They kill off Crit. Another concoction comes out onto Amar. The zombies continue to chase him as they will be able to take out the two of them. Double kill for Celery.
Not necessarily really a big bait moment there from Duracho, but it works out in the end. I certainly can't blame Falcons for going in that moment because they want to use these stick charges they're getting from all the decays. Is now at the rune.
Quinn the bounce back. Knocked back by the flame break. He has got the run buff on him, but it doesn't matter. Maureen's in with a grab. Another death for Quinn here in the mid lane. They'll look to chase out Tofu with a sticky napalm stacking up and the Firefly up on the ground. Tofu, a couple of right clicks from death. He goes down. Crit once again with the presence to come towards the mid lane, ensuring that this area continues to be beautiful for Maureen. He's 2-0-1.
To make sure this kind of stuff doesn't happen in mid. And that's not the case.
Move. Maureen, excellent stuff. Picks up the shield rune, swings over towards top. It's an easy setup from Skeeter with the Dragon Tail. As Maureen gets the angle, Ace is gone.
And the wisdom.
He's out. Backup arrives. They can't continue to chase. They've got no further catch.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And at the same time, down bottom, Dracho's getting pressured pretty heavily. Quinn, he'll swing across with a TP in order to try and help out. They'll get the concoction out. Crit is here. And Amar, he's got the 6. Can he get the Doom off? He can. He's able to drop it down onto Duracho. Sure, Amar dies, but he got the job done. He sets them up to be able to take down both Quinn and Duracho. Tofu's also going to get grabbed. They grab him sort of mid-blast off there. The disarm will be in place, so Tofu's actually going to survive. Maori might just die to the zombies. Celery's got another decay in a second. And Celery, he'll clean them up with the zombies alone. So they lose the 2 cores on Gaimin Gladiators, but honestly, with the way things are going, I think Celery's going to be stepping up and say, well, maybe it's my turn to be the carry. He's picked up 4 kills so far. He's trying to do his best.
Crit, meanwhile, trying to get a snag here on the Tofu. Knowing that he was kind of low, but he might pay for it. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's popping the ulti. Celery wants him. Get back here. It's a little bit too fast, that wind lace, though.
Tofu's got another sticky bomb. I mean, they can't chase up to the high ground, though. Crit, he's going to be fine.
He's got his stacks going.
Is under attack.
Marine has got the grab, but Quinn was ready with the torrent in preparation for that one. X-Mark into the boat combo, straight down onto the Primal Beast. Jump forward with the blast off and the Tidebringer angle hitting onto the 2 of them, but Crit's here. Celery will drop down the Tombstone. Tofu attempts to push forward, but Snaking's able to leap away. Crit focusing the Tombstone, a couple more hits. The disarm was there from Tofu, so protects it for a little bit, but the Tombstone still goes down. So does Tofu. Crit's got he's got the lasso into the Dragon Tail from Skeeter. They'll be able to catch Quinn, and with the 2 kills like that going to Crit, I think I can safely say that this Blink Daggers is going to be even faster than Game 1's Blink. Let's see what they can go for. I mean, they want to try and go for Ace. They've got the Moonlight Shadow set up. This will allow Marine to get in and start things off with the ultimate. If they can get the clear angle for the arrow, it's going to be good lockdown. At the same time, Crit elsewhere's killed off Celery. Here's the setup on towards Ace top. He's trying to run, but he's gone. They'll knock him back with the onslaught into the breathe fire. The spider gets killed off. TPs were coming in. There they go.
There's Tofu.
Who's going to stop him? Quinn, he's got a TP out. But the lasso's in from Crit. He puts a stop to the TP straight away. Marine's got the follow-up grab, slamming Quinn into the ground. As Quinn will fall, Crit will die in return, but he does not mind what bit. As they get the 2-for-1, maybe even the 3-for-1. Skeeter's Dragon sailing in onto Celery. They're diving past the tier 2. Onslaught's back up from Malrine. They'll get the 3 kills here.
Duracho? Thinking I'll do something a little crazy? Yeah, no, I got no ulti.
Oh, Marine.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
All right, call it. Get me out.
That's the rough one.
Get me out.
That's the rough one there. Ow. Okay, well. It could be going the same way.
I just can't even imagine the comms right now for Malrine. I would love.
Ace.
Please, Falcons.
He's able to get the silence off. He's trying to juke this. Marine's not able to close in onto Ace. Ace is going to be okay for now. The rum buffer's going to be there, but doesn't get a connection with the boat. The Falcons can step back. Marine's got a full Eternal Shroud now on top of the Blade Mail. He's borderline unkillable. Well, they know that Celery's here. And they'll get the knockback into the stomping of Marine. We'll drop the Tombstone. There is a silence and a torrent. Blast off coming in onto the high ground from Tofu. But the Tombstone's been taken out. Marine will get the off, but he's very, very low. They have managed to kill him. Can they get anything more with this?
Courier.
Trying to chase Crit. He's in on top of them. Jumps and he gets the lasso straight away on a waist. The knockback as well with the flame break. Skeeter and Crit, they're going to look to chase down Quinn. Quinn tries with the torrent, but he's not going to connect with it. Double kill for Skeeter. Duracho's looking towards Crit. Just able to get out the radius of that radiance. And he's out with a blink. And Skeeter is ready to tag team back in over towards Celery. As they jump in onto the Undying. Celery to fall. Triple kill for Skeeter. The heals come in. Crit's perfectly fine. I mean, Falcons, they can keep going in this fight if they want to. I mean, they've ensnared Duracho.
I think they kind of just shut down all 3 lanes, too. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, who's supposed to rotate and make stuff happen. You know, in this game, I guess Ace has the Orchid, but he's not been able to use it.
They're trying to go on Amar in the mid. Duracho's in on top of him, but they ain't finishing off that kill. Amar just turns around, drops the Doom down onto Duracho. They'll take the Tombstone out, but Gaimin Gladiators, they just have to go full retreat. The Blink Dagger's out onto Amar as well, so they're getting to the point, Falcons, where they can chase kill after kill after kill. And Gladiators are just sent scattered across the map once.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Crit.
I mean,
can you
Crit,
relax?
Is he getting away with this? He's getting away with that. Diving into the base. Look how low. He's just teasing around with him. He's incredibly low. But he's playing around, getting in with the vision on the high ground. They get the double kill on Malrine.
That ward off to the left there, yeah. Thank you very much. Great ward.
This is crazy. I mean, to be fair, you know, they did get to play pretty much the same draft 2 times in a row here. And as I say, I think if they ever get the chance to pick at least those 4 heroes they started the draft off with both times, they'll do it every time. I don't think there's any reason to ever change this up if it gets let through. Bottom lane, Ace. It's another kill for Falcons.
I mean, Malrine has just been incredible, too. Like,
Yep.
the fact that he just shares a hero pool there with Amar that just causes so many problems in the draft, and then just his ability to control the map has been amazing both of these games. They will lose Snaking. The sacrificial captain. Immediately declared.
And Quinn just wants to get that Ags done, so there can be a bit more oomph in the team fight that may give them a chance.
I mean, the potential to ruin an onslaught is big because, you know, he hasn't gone for a BKB or anything, so he could really just, like, mess up the Primal Beast. But.
He's found the target again. He's in with the blink. Duracio's gone.
Since the Kunkka Eggs is kind of hoping you try that.
And they're going for Malrine. They're going to give it a bit of an attempt. He gets forced to the side. They've brought him down to half HP. They've got the Torrent Storm coming in. They'll do it. They'll kill him off. They're able to kill the Primal. Can they turn this into anything else? Skeeter, he's just going to jump in and try and finish off Duraccio. Skeeter in the Doom, and ooh, they'll manage to do so. Duraccio's out of the fight. Lasso's there from Crit on towards Quinn. Snakey's getting chased on the backlines, but he has the Greaves to remove the silence. Doesn't matter. He'll still fall here. As they'll get a couple of kills, Gladiators. Whether that's going to be enough, though, I don't think so, because Skeeter and Amar, they're continuing to get a bit of a cleanup, and Snare to hold back Ace, make sure he can't get in to benefit off the lifesteal, burnt down by the Breathe Fire of Skeeter.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's, you know, the best fight the Gladiators have had so far this series, but that really isn't saying much, because it's still a terrible one. And Malrine, there's the all chat you're expecting, or a little bit of
there he is.
teasing early. You're like, where's Malrine? He's being very quiet this game. He'll come out with a debated, because indeed, Gladiators, they lose way much more than Falcons do in that scenario. And in fact, even Sailor is going to get cleaned up. Ends up being an effective team wipe for Falcons. It's rough. A rough one. Unless they call GG in the next minute, it will be a slight improvement. You know, that they lasted a bit longer this time against Falcons.
I mean, we'll see. We get to use the Aghanims as well from the Kunkka. You saw how effective it can be. Yep. See that
He's
egg?
just chilling there.
Look at it
Takes
go.
the Dragon Tail to the face. He's out. He'll get at least the boat off in time. Quinn's dead. They kill off the supports in return. So, again, something. Not the best of trades, but a trade. They'll take whatever they can to try and keep this game alive right now.
Dire are scanning.
Great, a double damage flying Black Dragon here. Kind of terrifying. Oh, Duraccio.
Uh-oh. It's a very, very dead Alchemist. He's going to try and run it with a BKB, but there's no running from this dragon. They're both dead. Double kill for Amar. In fact, he'll get the last touch on them.
And the gem even dropped down if it wasn't bad enough already.
Oi, tier 2 is going to be going down on the bottom lane. Falcons continue to take what they want in this game.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They're back to the high ground for Gladiators.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're very hydrophobic, you know. They're just staying far away from that river. They're going to chill up here on the high ground. We're going to have a potential flood here.
Quinn, he steps up. They will be able to glimmer him after he gets Dragon Tailed upon. Duraccio goes in with the concoction, but he's not able to throw it in time because the onslaught comes in, knocks him in place. The grab comes in from Malrine. They might get a good stun duration onto Skeeter. Skeeter's able to get forced up to the high ground. Falcons continue to dive in under this tier 2, but the tombstone's doing a bit of work. The zombies are building up. Skeeter's getting low. A concoction's there. Skeeter's in trouble, potentially not Marine. Because of the onslaught, pushing them back, doesn't matter. Skeeter still falls. Blastoff's there. Marine also to fall. This time, it's a clean fight from Gladiators. They get the 2 big kills. They don't lose anything themselves. Finally, some things. It looks up for there. It looks up for Gladiators. They get a fight.
Because it's all about like stacking a lot of these, like, oh, you have heals coming from your allies, and you have these reductions and resistances, and then the Bloodstone spell lifesteals coming in, and eventually like break this threshold where the damage that your enemy is expecting to kill you isn't even coming close. That's not what you want, but there's also a doom, you know.
He steps up, he gets caught.
He doesn't even need it.
He's out for 60, spent up for the Bloodstone. No money for buyback.
That hurts.
This is going to be pretty rough as well, because I guess now with the luxury of the 2 dooms, and Mark, he can throw one of them down on Quinn, and suddenly that whole Bloodstone stuff is going to be pretty useless.
Yep.
Tofu. It's going to get gone on here by Malorine. I'll step back up to the high ground. Celery drops the tombstone. Malorine's able to pop BKB, and now with the jump in from Amai, he's going to drop the first tomb down onto Duraccio. On to the second one, he's got the BKB charge. Continues to stand on top of the Alchemist. The turn towards Celery, there's the refresher, he's ready for round 2. Round 2's going to get dropped down onto Ace. Now, Doom the Spider, Ace and Quinn to fall. Whilst Falcons, they lose nobody, and they're still in pretty darn good shape as well. Everybody pretty much above half HP at the minimum.
Yeah, and no Doom even required there on Quinn. They just go with the Dragon Tail into the arrow, gets chain stun for a lifetime, and takes 5,000 damage from a Dragon Knight, pretty much. So, yeah, it was 2,000, but you know, big damage, easy fight. And yes, they have. I love the free movement of this dragon. I think it's like my favorite part of the Agnes. It's so good for doing exactly this, just like encircling around the base, ensuring, you know, check the tree lines, make sure there's no one sneaky over there.
They're going to try and jump in. Drash is going to go in the jump, but Amar's there straight in response, drops down the Doom. He's ready with the second one as well as they chase them up to the base, up to the high ground, crits him with the lasso, drags back Ace. As Duracio's caught by the Dragon Tail stun, Tofu's in with the blast off, but Skeeter's in with the BKB on top of Duraccio. The Alchemist is out. The same to be said. Oh no, Ace actually survives on minimal HP there. I think the Kunka's run buff keeping him safe. So Ace will live, but they've lost Duraccio. He's gone for a minute, and again, Falcons, they lose nothing. Trying to, yeah, I guess sort of go for something that's going to allow him to do some sort of damage to the DK.
Yeah, focus more like single target as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lasso's back up. It's go time. Crit's ready to dive.
It certainly is, and there it is. Crit's in. Grabs Ace. Ace. He's going to get a bit of time to hit back, but that's not enough time. He's out. Quinn gets grabbed by Malorine. Still no buyback available on Duraccio or Ace. Quinn completely surrounded in attempt from the blast off there from Tofu, but he's put to a stop by the Yules. Quinn, he has got buyback. He'll use it immediately. Duraccio's going to be back in 5 seconds, but the top racks are exposed. I'll say Falcons want to play this. They'll use the Moonlight Shadow. Skeeter's continuing with the push. Torrent connection onto Malorine. Skeeter, he's actually going to jump in over towards Celery, and he'll find him with the Dragon Tail. Malorine jumps in. The Doom's back up. As Duraccio's out again, there's a buyback available on Celery, but none on the cause. As GG, it's cool.